another program about TV ads.
Hi, honey, I'm high, honey, I'm high, honey, I'm
Delicious Ovaltine.
Good evening. My name is Victor. I am a TV critic and I live in your television set. Tonight, Ads Infinitum looks at products so ghastly that they were left on the shelf even longer than Anne Widdecombe. Like this.
Pocket coffee.
Pocket coffee, an idea so truly dire that the product lasted in the shops for only 2 weeks. Why did it fail?
It's strong.
How long have you got?
It's great.
Pocket coffee had all the allure
I really enjoyed that.
of a chocolate liqueur, only without the booze. It tasted like diarrhea water and was taken off the shelves in espresso time. That is, once customers realised that as soon as they put it in their pocket, the coffee would leak out through the chocolate, leaving unsightly brown stains about the crotch. Well, that was my excuse. Talking of pockets and organs, there was no excuse for the defunct stylophone pocket electronic organ, an instrument so tinny and nasty that it made the old-fashioned comb and paper sound like a Stradivarius in comparison.
Recognise this? One of the first tunes I ever played on stylophone. Stylophone, the unique musical instrument anyone can play. The stylophone pocket electronic organ from Bijou Breck.
Ever heard a cat chewing a bee? Crunch buzz, crunch buzz, crunch buzz. I was once lead singer in a heavy metal band called Unleaded Zeppelin. We were crap, but we were very, very eco-friendly. Shocked? You will be with the Ronco Shocker.
New from Ronco. Add a sparkle to your life. Break the ice at parties. Shock your neighbours and friends. Fun for all the family. The Ronco Electric Shocker, only £3.99.
The second most effective way of causing massive heart failure. And now, it is the most effective way of causing massive heart failure.
Aha, fried sandwiches, made with Kraft dairy leaf. Spread 2 pieces of bread with dairy leaf. Sprinkle one of them with finely chopped fried bacon. And we're ready to
Have a heart attack. And why not? All the ingredients for a major coronary are here. Fat, lard, more fat, bread, fat, and more lard. Now let's fry.
fry in the hot bacon fat until it's crisp and golden brown both sides.
Dairyly is still available in the shops, I hear you cry. True, but not the half-pound blocks. So fuck off! I'm trying to run a fucking comedy programme here, not fucking Jimmy Young's food phone-in on Radio 2. Sorry, I blame the schools. Mockery and savage beatings, la 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 la. When I was a boy, we had respect for our teachers, true. There was buggery and savage beatings, but it wasn't all fun. There was natural history to learn.
Make tracks. Make tracks. Make tracks with Wayfinders, the adventure shoe that's perfect for school. And it's got a secret compass in the heel. Wayfinders, the only shoe with animal track soles.
So realistic, it looked like 10 tiny, one-legged animals had escaped from Lilliput Zoo. Why, that's a national press story. Hold the front page.
Today, the first newspaper in colour 7 days a week.
Sadly, instead of bringing us tomorrow's newspaper today, the Today newspaper soon became yesterday's news every day.
I'm ready.
Why did this first colour newspaper fail?
I'm ready.
In fact, a paper that every day will be blue, yellow, green, brown.
Well, it had all those other colours, but it wasn't red.
I'm ready.
Oh, we know you are, darling.
Order your Today, today.
Perhaps editorially it was just too stroffed. Yes, I said stroffed! As Andrex found to their cost, there are certain words that refuse to enter the English language, no matter how much airtime they're given. Stroffed was one.
Strong and soft. Make stroffed. Only Andrex is stroffed.
And I suspect that the advertising executive who thought of it was stroffed in the head. And here's another. Frood. Frood. A cross between frozen and food. Frood consisted of a range of boil-in-the-bag produce which tasted like shite. In fact, there's only ever been one worthwhile use for a boil-in-the-bag frozen dinner, and that is to get rid of annoying waiters in restaurants who keep trying to make you order more food.
You want more side dish? No, thank you. Extra bhaji? No. Dal? No. Pickle? No. Raita? No. Papatam? No.
Simply attach a thawed boil-in-the-bag casserole, open your jacket and say, "Thank you, but I seem to be quite full. Need I say more?" Frood went the way of Cadam. So called, presumably, because it rhymed with madam. Either that or the copywriter was dyslexic, because it very soon became Camay. cadum just didn't catch on, you see, because it sounds like the highly dangerous element cadmium. And heavy metal and facial beauty have never really gone together.
We are Zeppelin.
See what I mean?
We're very bad.
We only have one skin.
Yeah, and have you seen her one skin recently?
We only have one skin.
We boys have got 4 skins. And to think I once wanted to get her into the back of my Ford Anglia and make the windows steam up and wear out the rear suspension while I pleasured her with my ample legs. Nowadays, I'd rather pleasure Anne Widdecombe in my Ford Anglia. Hi, Anne.
Hello, big boy.
Jump in and let's make our own yoghurt.
Teeth in or teeth out?
Teeth out, but be gentle with me. I've not yet been rendered. Oh, it's going all wobbly. Oh, wobbly. Oh, not in the face. Not the prostate. Not with a hat pin. Switch on the headlights, please. I can't see a blimmin' thing. Ah, the Ford Anglia. No expense was spared in this ad. The best score that money could buy, great lighting, great photography, but there was one thing the Ford Corporation couldn't legislate for, and that was the local garage hijacking their ad in the local cinema.
Impress your lady wife with a brand new car of your dreams from Reed Motors, Vicarage Road, Sidmouth. This week's special offer, buy an Anglia and win a case of Chum dog food.
Sadly, the Ford Anglia is gone.
Has your dog the Look Alive look?
But Chum is still available. However, it no longer contains
Vitalised gravy.
Vitalised gravy. My Auntie Rona used to add something that looked very much like vitalised gravy to all our food, and this was in fact what most restaurants served up to their clientele in the 1950s. And why not? Most women in the 1950s looked like dogs anyway. They were covered in fur and their breath stank. There wasn't about indifference.
Harry, come to my 1960s cocktail party. Harry.
Here's a tip that's always useful if you're holding a cocktail party, especially if there's a Ford Anglia in the room. Instead of offering guests empty dishes like this, fill them with lots of unsalted peanuts. And when one of your guests remarks, "You don't see unsalted peanuts around much these days," reply, "Actually, you're doing me a favour eating those. You see, the dog ate my false teeth, so I can only suck the chocolate off these days." I got punched in the eye for doing that once. I had to sit down on my no longer available 60s G-Plan chair.
Ours was to be a G-Plan home. In fact, I'd love to show it to you.
G-Plan's ads were voiced over by a woman who made the Queen sound like a slut. It was the IKEA of its day, bought by nice couples.
And extra cosy in winter when friends come in to see our television. That's David's special chair.
The hubbies, middle-class men who always preferred broadsheets to tabloids so they could hide behind them and get away from their shrewish, nagging wife. I don't wish to cause unrest, but I suspect...
And now here's our bedroom.
This G-Plan bed didn't see a lot of G-spot activity, I reckon.
Isn't this dressing table lovely?
Where are they now? She took to drinking in the mornings, he took to drinking in the afternoons. The once fashionable G-Plan chair is now covered in piss and resides in a twilight home, and the once fashionable husband and wife are also covered in piss and residing in a twilight home. Oh well, all things must pass, all flesh is grass, all human life is there, and all TV programmes must end sometimes in mid-sentence.
Associated Rediffusion.